Well, well.
Wow, you good?
I'm good, Uncle. I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
Me good still, there.
Good. I'm glad to hear.
Why you looking wonderful and bright in that the yellow t-shirt there.
Thank you very much. I wanted to bring a bit of sunshine, seeing it is so cold.
But,
Ah,
too. You get
thank
snow
you.
down there, so?
Yes, we did have a little bit of snow, but then it just rained off, so we're all right. We're all right. How
All
about you?
right, all right.
Did you
Why
get
you
any
man?
snow?
Yes, we get snow down here, so too. Definitely.
Why? How did you find that? Because being, a man from the Caribbean and used to the warm weather, how do you find the snow?
I love it, man. Freeze off my balls. I like it. You
Don't
know?
make me laugh. Sorry, I'm sorry for laughing. I'm sorry for laughing, but
No,
don't
no,
make me
no
laugh.
problem. You can laugh. You can laugh. I don't know still. You know, so me can't see you on the live. Me see you when me I try log in and see you wear the bright yellow t-shirt and when you accept me now, I just a black screen me I look
Now
bad.
it's just a black screen. Yeah, Instagram going on with their foolishness, as per.
I tell you. I tell you. But me I go work with the thing still, same way,
Yes, we're going to work with it. We know how it goes. I know you've watched a couple of the lives and stuff, so it's going to be great to. Do you know what? It's actually a pleasure to have you on, Uncle. It really is a pleasure to have you on. And for those of you who don't know who Uncle Cuthbert is, this is the real Uncle Cuthbert. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the real one.
World
He
boss.
is part of
World boss, the real world
World
boss.
Boss. Yes, and he is part of the Triggered Thought podcast. So if you're not following them, go and give them a follow. Big up Jedi, big up everyone that's joined so far.
Yes,
And guys,
big up people, big
big
up,
up
big up.
the people then. And welcome to the Whole Division podcast. I am your host, Miss Chiddy Bang Bang, Chids, whatever you want to call me. I answer to any name these days, to be honest.
Hold on,
Um,
hold on, hold on, hold on.
okay.
Where you get the bang bang part from?
Well, because of Chiddy Bang Bang, that's what some people call me. I don't know why they call me that.
You have to be
I don't
careful.
know why.
All them use them word upon your name.
But yeah, it's terrible, isn't it? It's really
Could,
bad, isn't it?
it could be sexual. You have to mind out.
Do you get it? Like, that's
That
what I
matter.
thought. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true. I have
Anybody
to
say
start
bang
telling people,
bang, just let me know. Me shot them a box for you.
thank you so much. I
No
appreciate it.
problem.
I
No problem.
appreciate the protection from an elder. Do you get me? I appreciate that.
Me still strong, Me not use no stick yet. And no blue pill neither. Mm.
Well, Uncle,
Yeah,
I have got some topics for us tonight. We're going
but
to be talking about the black sheep of the family.
right.
We're going to be talking about the older generation versus the younger generation.
Lord
And
God.
we're also going to be talking about the way of the world today. And I've got a scenario for you as well to read out. So I'm going to read it out to you and then I'm going to ask you for your opinion and stuff, okay?
That
But guys,
later on you go do that.
yes. Yes,
Okay.
we
No problem.
change things up a bit, get it a bit, get them guessing. So,
Me trust you still.
thank you for putting your trust in me. I appreciate it. I understand, being an elder and everything. It's hard to put your trust into, the little younger generation because sometimes we do talk foolishness. But I promise you, I'm gonna do my best. Yeah.
You're a good one still, so me trust you. Me not have no problem with you at all.
Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Honestly, really do appreciate it. So let's start off with our first topic, which is the black sheep of the family. What does that mean to you? Talk to me about the black sheep of the family.
Well, for me, that I when you have individual in a family where them get shut out of the family, so them get
Mm-hmm.
ostracized and criticized and chastised on all the eyes. And yeah, laugh. and
On the eyes.
you know, and it's like we feel like when you have a black sheep in the family, you see the family where I deal with the person, so
Mm.
they come in like them I try to find the right words, them bad mind. You understand?
That's
Because
true.
them know say the person would ever do that to is more than likely that gifted or very liked and loved individual. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
through them feel say them can't match that person capability. Them start
Yes.
go on with all heap of fuckery if he strangle up the person, them talent, match up
Mm-hmm.
them confidence. And then what you find now is you find the person will have all of them capabilities, them liked by people, them talented, multi-talented more time, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
And you find that them can prosper with them capability because the family, the way them deal with them, it mash up them confidence. Because if you don't have the confidence, you can't manifest your capability,
Mm-hmm. It's so
You
true.
understand?
Yes, it's so true. And I feel like, say, the black sheep of the family, like I consider myself the black sheep of one of the black sheep of my family because I stand firm in what I believe in. I'm not afraid to speak up. And,
Mm.
when they say, oh, you just have to respect this and respect that because it's the way of the family and stuff. Well, yeah, if I don't agree with something, I'm not going to go with it. And I'm going to speak up on it. And then sometimes I get you, oh, you're the one who causes trouble or you're the one who calling everyone out of their name. And it's not that. It's just I don't agree with what you're saying.
And them threatened by your opinion and you think different.
Mm-hmm.
You
That's right.
understand? Them not
Yeah.
like it. See it?
Yes, very much so.
That means
Would you, if you
you're a threat to the family.
Yes, and do you know what? I'm happy to be a threat to the family. If it breaks generational curses, if it frees me from those chains, then I'm good to go because I just said, don't get me wrong, I'm proud of my ancestors, yeah, but
Mm.
there's certain traits that I would not want to bring into my family, and I don't want to pass down to the next generation after me. So my child, you get me, and her children and stuff. I'm not really on them things. I want to change things. I don't want to remain the same.
Definitely. If you wipe out the whole of them bullshit there, oops, I swear me can swear.
Uncle, your language bad, isn't it?
Me a Jamaican, me can't help it, Me growing at the gully.
Oh, well, we got a couple of comments. So, young people like Tay says sometimes you can become the black sheep because of how the family members feel about your parents. Yes,
Very, very
that's a
good point.
very good point. That's so true. Sometimes it could be your parents who stand up for what they believe in, and they refuse to do things or they refuse to conform, and then because they won't do that, they just treat you differently. There's always those ones that get treated differently in a family. Definitely, I think in my family, my mum and us lot, we're the ones who are treated differently. But you know what? In hindsight, we're the only decent ones. Trust
Mm.
me. Mm-hmm. What
That's how
about
I them
you?
do it. That's how I them do it to you, don't.
Mm-hmm. 100%. What about you? What about in your family, or have you got any examples for me?
Well, there's lots of examples we can bring up, but for me definitely was a black sheep still, me not tell no lie. But, me is quite a bright and feisty and out of other person from the young.
Yes,
So,
I can tell.
yeah, man, me left the family household from about 40. And
Pick up yourself, though.
yeah, man, I just tell them to F off and go about my business. Me not hear them foolishness there. Understand?
Uncle, you're killing me.
But I have to chat the truth, and me never look back. When people come around me, them have to move right. Because if them not move right, boy, violence could pop out. But me try my best for evade that.
Yes, I hear that. Because
Because
violence is not the way forward. But sometimes if you have to throw a couple hands, then. But Uncle, they're saying in the comments that you have to show your face. That's better. Yes, you need to come up and show your face. Yeah.
all right, we're sorry, we're
Yeah.
sorry.
I think you were hiding because True say you was a bit of a bad man back in the day, innit?
Well, boy, gangster, once you're a gangster, you're a gangster for life. That me I say.
Big up yourself, Uncle. Big up yourself. No, I totally understand it. And yeah, I just want to sort of touch on the older generation versus the younger generation. What do you think some of the things that we do differently now to when you were like sort of like I'm 38, yeah. So when you was around like sort of between your 20s and your 30s,
Right.
what are some of the things that you did different that you see people doing things now, and you think, oh, I would never do that, you know?
Why, you have good and bad in everything, you know.
Okay.
Everything. So between the two generation them, sometimes you have with my generation them, we not lie. Sometimes we's very stubborn, you know. You understand? And arrogant and thing. And you know really but we didn't raise picnic, we don't raise picnic if you have a voice. You understand? So it's like you must shut up, picnic should be seen and not heard. You see?
Okay.
But
Yeah.
that wasn't necessarily a good thing, you know?
Yeah.
To some extent, because I know me feel say it a bit too free and the picnic them chat too rash much now. Understand?
You don't have to tell me I got a 16-year-old and she chat way too much.
That means I say you have to save a whole heap of duct tape for them out, you know. You understand? Because them chat too much, man. Coming like when cow have blood clot diarrhea. Sorry, people. I swear, sorry. Apologies. Sorry. Very sorry. Very sorry. We try my best. Not for swear.
You're trying, innit? You're trying, but it's just in you.
Yeah, it's something that's in my DNA, you know? So anyway, but yeah, some people say we was very stubborn and we don't really listen to the youth them, but now it's a bit too free. But at the same time, the people them need for a voice. Because them on the future. You understand? And if you don't give them a voice, them can't get them confidence to be as independent as them should be. Because they have to navigate their way around. They have to speak for themselves and all these things, you know? So if you say there's a portion of things no way is good, the part women I like with the modern picking them, me feel say, tell me if you agree.
Okay.
Me feel say them struggle to take accountability, and it is not necessarily through them choice, but we feel say the way people parent nowadays and the way society make excuse for picnic, you know, we feel say them allowed to escape accountability, and it no do them no justice when them become adult. Because peer mistake them make and they don't understand say them make mistake because you never give them the opportunity to take accountability from a young age. You protect them too much.
Yeah, I understand.
That makes sense?
It makes sense, yeah.
All right.
Uncle, you're very wise, isn't it?
Well, me a whole world boss, you know. Me been around the world, me travel, you know. See, me just come back from yard in America, you know.
What?
So, yeah, man, we tend to go out and you only get one life, you know.
Yeah, it's true. And you have to live it.
That means say. So if you can save up a little money and jump on one plane and go see different land, then that you do. No matter stay in this cold country, make the place mad, you like mad puss piss.
You never said puss piss, you know.
Yeah, man. This a country mad, you know.
Uncle, you're so lucky, yeah, that Instagram can pick up on them words, because we would have been locked off long time ago.
That's why we stick with the patois. We noticing that them can't pick it up. It's good.
Oh gosh, I got a comment. Good evening to everyone who's just joining. Those of you who don't know, I'm with Uncle Cuthbert, the real Uncle Cuthbert. Yeah, he's a real bad man.
That myself.
A real world boss. And I'm
glad you had that part there.
I just can't. I'm laughing because Uncle's language is bad, you know. So, young people like Tay says, people need to understand we're just raising them. Part of that is educating them enough to make informed decisions. That's all we can do. Alex Horton says he went to Freedom. He went to Freedom Street, you know. Oh my God, old school. But this is what it is, and this is one thing that I love about talking to the elders and, you know, learning about the way they used to do things. Because, you know, sometimes when you compare stories and they tell you their little tales of times growing up, whether it's back home or, you know, in the UK when they come to the UK, there's a lot of similarities as well. They was on badness too, you know, Uncle. Come on, I know you was on badness.
Well, yes, definitely, but you have to be careful with it and watch what me do, because if me get catch, the belt of knowledge that come out and meet me backside.
What?
Understand? And
yeah. Do you know what?
Them beating the hat, you know.
that's what I was gonna say to you. So I was gonna go into that, talking about the old generation versus the younger generation. Do you think, yeah,
Mm.
since obviously we've got the Children's Act now, and there's certain things you can't hit your child, you can't do nothing to them, yeah? You can't even really shout at them because it's seen as, neglect, and it's seen as, having a negative impact on their progression.
Mm.
But do you think that by you getting certain beats, yeah, when you were growing up and stuff, do you think it did more harm than good?
Me personally, me feel say it stopped me from going really down the bad road. You
Okay.
understand? It make me think a little bit, and through the beating them so hot, make me feel
Okay.
say me have to be careful and pick and choose when me have to do the badness, because if somebody see me, not just the parents them, people in the
Mm-hmm.
community, they will
Okay.
go report back, don't. And when they report back, me mother now say, oh, I know him never do it. You're gonna just
Mm-hmm.
grab me and beat me straight away.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So
Yeah.
things that restrict me badness still, and a good thing. But I know in this time now, them people, if you remember, them grow up and no beating, so you can't really beat them. And beating is a very serious word.
Serious word now.
Very
Serious word.
serious word.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes in life you get some frustration from work and from bills where you can't pay, and you get hungry. And when you get hungry, you start drop lick on your picnic. And then you get to realize your picnic them never do nothing too bad. I just you get vexed and just
Mm-hmm.
I take out your frustration upon them.
Mm.
You understand?
And that's wrong.
So
Yeah,
you have
that's
to have
wrong.
balance. But we believe, say, when picnic do serious things, like
Mm.
if them, all the blood clot young business were going on in England right. Where they were stab up each other. We feel say if say you're a picnic and hang around with the wrong crowd,
Mm.
where I do them thing there. We believe say at that time there, the government feel allow parents to beat them picnic.
I, I mean, I
Sorry,
mean,
the
I
old
mean,
school. The
that
old school.
that's what I'm saying. You're old school, isn't it? So it's like, I got licks when I was growing up, and there was, certain times, especially from my mother, yeah. And I can honestly say, every time my mum beat me, well, I probably deserved it, because I was bad. Like I went on to do some badness, and it made me think. You know what I'm saying? But then in the same breath, though, it also made me hard as
Mm,
well because
mm,
after 2, 3 times getting
mm,
licks, it didn't hurt no more. So I
mm,
did in business, and I thought I was big, but I was bad, and it toughened me up. Um,
100%. That's
Alex,
why that's why that's why we feel say if you are gonna do them thing there, you have to do it when it's very serious
when it's
times, because
necessary.
people might
Mm,
argue, and say, oh, Uncle Cuthbert say you can beat the picnic them if you get involved in a gang. But you have to look at it like this. Is either which one you gotta choose? You
mm,
beat the picnic and stop him from doing certain things. In other words, taking an ex-youth big man
mm.
life. You left him and talk to him and him go kill somebody. Which one you gotta
Yeah.
choose?
You know what? When you put it like that, it's yeah, that's a deep one. It really is a deep one. I'm gonna read out some of these comments. I'm gonna ask you a question, something that I was watching a podcast, and I'm gonna ask you the question they asked on there. So
All
Alex Horton said, I got beat, and yes, I beat my kids if them now listen. It's Alex sounds like he's old school like you. Um
right.
and then Shantae saying that you sound like Vibes Cartel.
My God, see, but me are the real world boss. Even the
He's
second one,
the
you know.
real. He's definitely the
Yeah,
second one.
man.
Definitely. One
Definitely.
true say you're older than him, and yeah, man, you're a real bad man out here for real.
Yeah, man.
Alex also said, them that don't hear must
Mm,
feel. But how
mm,
many times do we hear that saying growing up? I hear that saying all the time. And I really, and it's true. It is true in certain cases. Melt Me says the question was, did it help with hard ears? So did it help, like, to use physical discipline? Does it help for those who are hard of hearing? Them kids who are just unruly and won't listen.
So me feel if you me feel say if you do it too
Mm,
much, it not gonna help.
mm,
But me feel say if you use it very sparingly, and
mm,
when we mean very sparingly, we mean all years pass and you don't beat them, what them do something mad, like I said, giant gang or sell drugs or
mm,
and then
mm,
you do it. You might stand a chance for them think about it and reshape their life because them not like that treatment there. Understand?
mm.
But of course there is the risk where you get some real bad breed out there, Even when you beat them, it
Mhm.
not change nothing,
It's so true.
Understand?
So true. Yeah. And I think the times and the way things have changed have given children that, because they got the UN Convention rights of a child. And trust me, I've had children, I worked with children for 13 years, yeah. I had to stop, I had to change course because that shit was too much, yeah. But I had children telling me their rights, telling me that I can't do this or I can't say this to them or I can't look at them too hard. These children know what they're doing.
Because
So you have to be.
the school them prep them down.
That's another thing.
Understand? The
Yeah.
school talk to them and let them know. Then the school will go and question the pity them and
Mm,
say, you all right? Everything all right at home? Look yourself today, Is there anything you want to tell me? Then
mm.
probably pity them for them kind of, them kind of answer there and it's foolishness.
Yeah. And it sometimes it forces children to tell lies,
That,
because I've been in situations where children have told lies because they know that if certain things, certain interventions are made, that they're going to get certain things back. They're going to get their phones back. They're going to get this back, and they're going to have access to all the things that they want, not necessarily need, but what they want. And that goes on to Luscious UD said. I didn't need to beat my sons when they were younger. I just had to say I would send them back home where there is no Wi-Fi and they soon fix up.
good luck.
Yeah, yeah.
Real talk.
Mr. Real talk, innit? Mr. True Talk, big up yourself.
Big
Said
up to
100, one
talk.
hundred, 100. And talking from experience, Alex is basically saying, yes, beat them up. Yes, beat them up.
You have to be
Straight like that,
careful, because some people were overbeat them
Yeah,
picnic and use that as the first course of action.
yeah.
It's very thin line between trying to really discipline for your child and abusing them when you drop them up and damage them. And all right, look for the sorry if you go off course a little bit.
No,
Look for the
please.
case they will come up with there. Or the Asian man will be the 10-year-old girl, him
Oh,
daughter.
heartbreaking.
You hear the phone call.
Mm,
The
heartbreaking.
man saying kill her because him beat her too much. You have to be careful.
It's so bad. This is what I'm saying. There's a thin line between, I just think this is why I just like me personally. I don't physically discipline my child because one, she's bigger than me anyway. Yeah. And I ain't got that kind of energy. And two, I just think certain things, because I'm a parent, I know how to deal with her, innit? I know my words it's gonna be different with words. So I can, but then there are some parents out there who, no matter what they do, even if they talk and talk and talk to the child don't listen. And that's where I think it's not always down to the parenting. I think it's the outside influences, like say if they're in a gang or if they're hanging around with certain people or you got the school telling them, you can behave however you want and nothing's gonna happen to you. And it's quite it's a bit tacky.
Also,
Young people.
you have the other picnic them. When you're a youth go to school and your
Mm,
youth is a good
mm,
youth, them hanging at school with other picnic who is not the worst picnic, but them get away with everything in them yard. Then them tell your picnic say, what? Your mother take away your phone from you? No, my mother would never do that. You
mm.
understand? Then your picnic come home with the attitude.
Yes,
You understand?
yes, this happened to me. Trust
See,
me, it's happened to
yeah,
me. Yeah, and I thought, "Right, well, I'm not their mother. It's different in my house.
and that,
Then, do you think, yeah, that it's different according to the different demographics?
Demographic like what we
Like,
are talking about. Race.
so yeah, we'll talk about race. Yeah, do you think it's different and different cultures as well?
I'm going to tell you the truth. I
Okay.
don't really feel so now. Not now. And the
Okay.
reason being is because a few years back, we did used to travel through central London in the morning,
Okay.
if you go do some work and sort out little business and them thing there. And we used to go past the really, really posh, good school them. And when we dip on the bus and them come on, them picky, they come on. Appear peer behavior with them a display very, very similar to what you would
Okay.
see if you was walking around in a Brixton and see the school picking them wrong there, Peckham or Streatham or very similar behavior. Foul mouth, everything. You
Mm.
understand? So me feel say, you see with the all social media thing,
Mm.
internet, and me feel say the negativity touch everybody now.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes. So it
So
doesn't
even
matter
if you,
what background you come from.
that me I say, even if your parents are rich and ride on horseback and all them things, they have stable and swimming pool outside. From them picking you sit down in front of YouTube and that them I go see.
Yeah. So they're just influenced by, so many different things. It doesn't even matter about the culture or about the race or anything. Because like obviously, because when I was younger and stuff, I remember, if he was in school with them, the African children were always good because they knew, they knew if they mess up one little thing, they're getting sent back home.
That me I say.
Mm-hmm.
That me I say. But I say the government a look out against that now, because we see documentary with them with man them where I talk about how them get sent back home to
Mm-hmm.
Africa. And it's scared them because the way them get left out there and all them things. So now it's like them people there have them rights now where them are all them parents accountable and the government them are looking into it.
That's true.
So
That's
sometimes
true.
you do things in the past, and the culture of parenting change. You can get
Mm.
penalized for what you did do 20 years ago.
It's so true because look at that boy. There was a case, wasn't there? And there was a boy, and he was taking his parents to court because they sent him to, I think it was a boarding school back in Africa,
So you,
and he said that it damaged him emotionally and all of those kind of things.
you see what I mean? I said,
Yeah, it's so true. I got another couple of comments. So young people like Tay said, I think there's a difference, but kids these days know teachers and social workers are waiting like vultures to report anything, and so they test their parents differently. I can very much agree with that.
very true.
Um, young people like Tay also says, I agree. Them licks just don't hurt after a while, and then they do it harder because because by not crying, you're disrespecting them. Yes, we
That's
can.
true. That's true still.
It's very true. We've got Roxy Basham, M24 says, I'm a with them if they're doing too much. Melt Me says, facts. Big up Glam Chat Nads. Go and follow up Nads if you're not following. You
Big up
can
that.
join us also. You can join me, Nads, Tan, and Melt Me on every Thursday from 8 p.m. on Instagram and TikTok.
Yeah, man, me
Um,
love watch them live. They would do four on it,
I need you.
God,
I need you, Uncle. Yeah, please say Glam Chat Nads. Please say
glam,
it.
chat, nads. You have to add the one
You
in
have
there,
to
Chat.
say chat. Yes, I
Yeah.
love that. Oh my gosh. Dad says blessings, guys. She had a call and other things to source out, but she's going to catch up. Don't worry, Nads. We're talking about the older generation versus the younger generation and the differences and disciplining your children. And Mr. True Talk says, beat them sparingly. He said, beat them sparingly.
Big up true talk,
Guys, I am not laughing because I'm condoning beating your children. Please don't take it for that. I'm just laughing because you have to laugh, man. Um, yes, and sorry, guys, I'm just trying to catch up with what everyone's saying. True Talk also says, don't react to them in anger. If you're calm and level-headed, would you still beat them? Do you know what? That's a that's a true thing because I've been in some situations, yeah, and the way I've had to go circle the block a couple times and maybe smoke a little two puff and run. You get me? Because I thought if I stay in this house with this child, yeah, it's gonna be a mad thing, and I don't even want to do that. Because you don't ever want your child to see. There's always many sides to a person. You don't ever really want your child to see that side of you. So it's like I think there is a big difference to your reaction, whether once you've calmed down and stuff, you can kind of say, okay, let me breathe and let's have a chat about it. But if they're still coming with smoke, like see if my child, like in the past when she had a little thing, she don't do it now, she's grown now, but when she used to do it, I just thought, do you know what? There's no talking to you. So I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. And I found that I had to get like a third person in and maybe have a little bit of mediating. Otherwise, it's just gonna be crazy. And then when I looked at her, I thought, who's she like? She's like her mother.
Well, this I ain't done. Apple never fall too far.
Ah, Uncle, you're killing me, man. You're actually killing me. So, official pink princess cutie. I love that. That's such a cute name. She says, if I didn't get the slipper, beats and punishments as a child, I wouldn't be the person I am today. You know, that some people can look at it like that. They can say, it gave them that discipline and it gave them, that it instilled in them that they can't do certain things. So yeah, I hear that. Third side of the story said, if a child knows how to think, beating helps. But if the child doesn't know how to think, beatings are pointless. Why, Uncle?
Big up
What do you think about that?
third side. If a child knows how to think himself,
If a child knows how to think, beating helps. But if the child doesn't know how to think,
no, me
beatings
get
are pointless.
Yeah, me get That makes sense still, me not tell a lie, it's a very good breakdown that still, Because if them certain people them not think about them action, you understand? Especially a lot of them this generation now, we find them not sit down and think about what happened, why it happened, what should I do different. Them thing there.
Yeah.
Them not think about that, them just get up and carry on. So them carry on with the same mistake, don't. So
Yeah.
if them is a child with them think about what them do and you beat them, they will understand why them get the beating. You understand?
Yeah, that's true.
And then them can change them behavior, don't. Not like when we did grow up, when we are stand up in the yard and mama just come with the belt, and just beat we. And you say, oh, blood, oh God, how we get that far?
Just out of nowhere.
Belt just come in. Yeah, sit down for your week, Rasta. Blood fire.
Oh, God, man, you're killing me. Oh, I swear to God, I shouldn't laugh because it's not funny, but we have to laugh.
How much time my friend them used to knock on the door and ask if we can come out and play, and we can't come out because we can't ride my bicycle, because my body sore, we can't sit down. No, sir. Pause. That sounds kind of funny. Pause.
Uncle, I was gonna say, you're one of them chichi man, eh?
No, you're mad. A woman with lotion with a lotion man, What do you take this thing for?
Uncle, I'm only playing with you. I had to pull your leg.
You're my friend. You're my friend. Don't take it too far, when the ratchet come out, Oh.
I was trying to draw you out, Uncle. I'm sorry, miss. Sorry.
All right, just be careful. I truly love you,
I know. I love you too, Uncle. I'm sorry.
Take time.
Let me slow my roll. I got too ahead of myself there. I forgot who I was talking to. I really did.
I must the yellow t-shirt shine. I get to your head right. I know, that's cool, no.
Respect that manners, Uncle. Respect that manners.
All right.
Glam Chat Nad says, I'm scared to beat my kids because they will actually fight me. This is what I'm saying. The picnic them will just throw licks back now,
You don't believe them will do that.
No?
If they respect you, if you do your job and they respect you, they will find some kind of self-restraint. It's people that have no respect for them parents will do them things. Even in this time.
I mean,
you understand?
They will definitely cuss you. Like, and do you know what? I think I would definitely prefer to get cussed by my child than my child throw hands at me. That would be crazy. I don't know
Why?
what I would do.
My pick me ever throw hands, you know, at that time they pissed me, I go. Now I go work Rasta.
It's not gonna. It's not
Now I
gonna
go
work
work.
for you, is it? It's not gonna work for you. Vibes, big up vibes. Vibes says beating a child and disciplining them is different. You can discipline without using hands. Yes, that's
Very
very,
true.
very true.
Very true.
Um, Official Pink Princess Cutie says the children today are different, and Nad says the generation is built different. This generation is definitely built different. Dante says their peers are very influential during the coming of age years. Big up Tans each and every time for joining. And
Big
then
up time.
young people like Tay say, right, most kids don't realize their friends are lying about how they have it at home, and that's what it is. A lot of children will lie and make up they rule a roost and stuff when they don't. True Talk says the whole of them are fuckery.
Very,
Uncle,
very
see,
true.
you got people chatting madness in the
We
comments now. You're
love that. We
influencing
love
them.
that. It's the Uncle Cuthbert effect, don't it? We love that. Thank you, people.
Uncle's loving this, guys.
Trust me, we love it.
And True Talk also says today's culture is tomorrow's crime. Oh, that's a
We
powerful
like
one.
that one
Today's
there.
culture is tomorrowow's crime.
Mr. True, we might have to take that slogan there and put it on a t-shirt, you know. Might have to thief that. I feel me saying that now, you know. Yeah, man.
And put it on a t-shirt. Oh, I'm absolute Uncle. I got some physical tears in my eye. Right, real eye water going on. Like everyone's just laughing in the comments.
When you're around
Young
Uncle
people.
Cuthbert, that's the thing, you know. You can't live life too serious, you know. You have to wild out and laugh and, you know, all these things. You understand?
But Uncle C, I knew you was going to be funny, but I didn't expect this. I'm going to read out some more of the comments, and then I'm going to give you a scenario before we go into our last little topic.
All
So,
right.
young people like Tay said, you got to breathe and find something to laugh about because, boy, sir, you
See it
know,
there. See it there.
it's so true. Basically, if them have sense, it will work. If them don't, it not go work.
All right. See, the one of the comment
Uh,
with them sound like Uncle Cuthbert now, you know. Me love that.
This is what I'm saying in the comment. They're talking about community links. They're talking about using peer or words,
Yeah,
You
man.
get me? Even listen, True
Bring
Talk
back
said
some of the
why
old
for that.
school, you know.
Yeah, your True Talk said why for that, yeah. But I think he was talking in regard to the bicycle comment. The way you worded it, Uncle,
Yeah,
it
yeah, yeah.
wasn't good.
You understand where two talks are come from? That's why we say pause quick, you know. Me nah have no
Oh, actually,
room for, we have no room for anybody thinking say Uncle Cuthbert they on the fruity bus. You know that? No, sir.
oh, Uncle, you got everyone kicking off in the comments and saying, "Do you think my sons will put anything on me?" And that would be them calling Jesus to help them. Listen,
That me I say.
listen,
That
taking
me I
it
say.
by two. Oh, this is crazy. True Talk says they might throw hands, but then it's time to whoop some assholes.
See it there?
Stop.
That me I say. You can't stand for that. Your picnic have eat you, then your picnic go bed in a field yard and wake up and make food in a field yard after them broke you up. No, sir. The blood clot you talk about. No. No. Never.
It's all wrong. You get me?
Never.
Young people like Tay said, just turn myself in because it done gone bad already. Oh guys, I
Yeah.
swear. It's so many comments, Uncle. The comments are flowing. I mean, this is more than most weeks. Crazy. It's the Uncle C effect. So young people like Tay said, all professionalism gone out the window. Need to log in on my personal account.
Sorry, young people like Tia. Sorry. Sorry.
Oh, way. Well, Uncle, I got a
Yes.
little scenario for you.
Well, me there. Me there.
Nice little scenario for you. So here we go. This was actually sent in by a real person.
All right.
This was given to me last year, yeah. And I promised myself that I was gonna save it for a special live. And I think very fitting because I'm a very special person on tonight. Enough respect to give me enough manners. So here we go.
Right.
Myself and a friend do a lot of charity work and we raise funds to help people in the community. A large amount of money went missing from a fundraising event we helped with, and all of a sudden, my friend, who never seems to have much money, seems to be buying new things and paying for stuff which is so unusual for him to do. I really feel in my heart that he's stolen money from the fundraiser. I don't want to outright accuse him, but I have to approach him about the matter. What is the best way for me to do this, and what do I say?
Well, we feel safe me answer that question there, you know. The Babylon go come and arrest me, you know.
Babylon.
I'm not tell the lie, you know. You know? Why? I'm gonna try to find a friendly way for answer that question.
Okay.
If I'm me, would I say, you know what? That person that can't be involved in the charity again.
Okay.
As simple as that. You feel left bow yeah, before me get gunshot. Understand?
Man said gunshot, you know. Oh God, I swear to God, I can't stop laughing. Young people like Tay says it does happen, the damn teeth, you know. And Melt Me says we may need special subtitles.
To me, you can't understand me. Help me. How you come from? You're Jamaican?
Well, she's Jamaican, you know. She's Jamaican. She definitely is.
You know what we are talking about, man. She bring out the posh business side. Don't it melt me?
Melt honest to God, like stop, like I'm trying to be professional there. I mean, it's a bit crazy. I think it is a little bit suspect that, you know, the fact that the friend ain't got money 99% of the time and then all of a sudden, you know, he's spending here, there and everywhere. Wait, Melt Me saying, nah, I know you want to cuss up the place. Oh my gosh, you know what?
Melt me, you know me too well, you know. But we are trying to respect Holy Vision audience, you see me, because I know and spoil up the thing, you know.
You can never spoil it up. I think when you get to a certain age, you can say whatever you want to say and no one can tell you nothing.
Very true, but me not do that on your platform too tough because me no want offend people and people say, no, me not watch them again, and you know, cause people sensitive, you know.
Very sensitive these days. They get really upset, don't they?
That me I say, so what you see right now is the PG version of Uncle Cuthbert. Yeah, man.
And we respect that. We respect it. Vibe says the person clearly ain't got any shame spending it in their faces. This is what I mean. I'll be spending up the money in people's faces.
That's a real thief. Go on, you know. Me know a few of them real thief there. So them go on, you know, go on like you stupid and go on like you can't see them, you know, they must spend up the place. Opportunist people don't.
Opportunists, yes. Oh God.
You want some picture?
You know, Melt Me said, Uncle is keeping it PG tips. Listen, I'm trying, but I can't.
It's the price.
I can't. I can't. I need to stop laughing. True Talk says he might have invested it in Bitcoin. No, he might have invested in Bitcoin. Oh my gosh. I can't. Nah, man, but it is a little bit sus in it that obviously all of a sudden my man got money and he's spending. But you know what? I think it is a bit of a mad accusation to make because even though it looks a little piece suspect, he might just have come into money, you know? He might just have money. And
so I never blood clot say so. You can't come in a money the day after for the charity money go missing. And you never say you come in a money, you know. And then you spin up in my face. Me look like a blood clot idiot to you. You want dead. And then you must see one dead to blow out. Yo, listen.
He said to blow out.
Them comment, them make me go from PG to 15 now. Oh.
I was waiting for you to say blow out, yeah. Listen, I told my mum that we were doing this tonight, and I said, you know, if he says blow out, I'm done. I'm knocking off the line.
You know? And that comment make it come out of me. No, pause, sorry, pause. Double pause,
Oh,
pause. That
no,
edit out
God.
that bit there, you know, I like that bit there.
Oh, friggin' elf. Jesus Christ, Father of mankind, have mercy on my soul.
When I tell my
Okay.
life, I'm gonna look forward to watching this year one back, you know.
Oh,
I tell my life.
they're crying in the comments. Everyone's laughing. No, but obviously, yeah. So it's a bit mad to just assume that just because man's got money now, it's a bit mad to assume that he just teeth off the money, innit? And
No,
obviously,
you're wrong. You're wrong. My
I'm
money goes.
trying to think outside the
No,
box, bro.
so hold on. Imagine you invite Uncle Cuthbert to your yard for dinner, all right?
Mm.
And you have a envelope full of money.
Envelope.
Envelope full of money in your room. And me say, me I go to the bathroom and go past your room.
Okay.
And your envelope go missing, you know.
Mm.
And you know, so usually, prior to me coming to your house for
Yeah.
dinner, you never spend money like that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Then the day afterwards, now, when you realize say your envelope gone, you see me I walk around in a name brand clothes and I drive nice car and nice haircut and you get a replacement wig to cover my bald patch and all these things. You really have got nothing to have me do it.
I might just think Uncle coming to a little piece of change.
No, sir. If that the case, me I go come thief from your yard.
I can't. You know, you lot in the comments, stop it. Envelope, you know, finish me, did me, done me. I cannot. But okay, so what we're gonna say, yeah, we're just gonna assume now, yeah. We're just gonna assume the guy has teeth off the money from the fundraiser. He
No
spent
assuming
them.
he's a blood clot thief. See him finger them light. They want chop off. Understand?
Oh my God, I
You know
cannot.
what I do? When I bring him one of them the Arab country them and left him over there and see him if I got teeth again. Let them chop off the one hand and the one foot, blood clot. Yeah. Uncle Cuthbert said that.
Oh, Uncle, I am finished. Honest to God, I know we shouldn't even be laughing at the. Young people like Tay said, "Can we beat him?"
We should. Definitely. Bed sheet and baseball bat.
Yeah, nah, for real, because you can't be teething off a charity. That's madness. Teeth off the powers that be. Them big people that are not gonna miss it, but don't teeth off.
A thief from the charity box.
Teeth
We are
off the
dealing
little
with.
people. Do you get me? The third side of the story, he said yes, native style, and he put bare Jamaican flags. You
You
know.
see? Yeah. That's what I say. Third side every time.
Okay, so so our advice to this guy is to just go and confront his friend
Mm,
and say, you know, where you getting this money from? What you doing?
definitely.
Okay.
My youth, you always broke. All of a sudden, my money go missing. I know you spend money. You want to see your blood clot online banking account. Right now, for the ratchet come out. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I'm so done. I am so done.
You know how much man dead for money? Blood clot.
No, it's true, you know. It's not
Oh,
even a lie. Very true. God, young people like says Brock his backside, you know.
that me I say.
Yeah, sometimes you have to do that. Sometimes because you can't be a thief. That's one thing I don't like. I don't like a liar and I don't like a thief. You know,
The two of them go hand in hand.
hand in hand. That's what I'm saying. Um, True Talk says yes, pre the transaction history. Yeah, you got it. That's important as well. You'd have to prove where he got this money from.
That me
100%.
I say.
100%. Uncle, I think it's safe to say that the guy's a thief, and we gotta rock him up.
Definitely. Definitely. You know, the rest of the thugs, them, you know, Gaza, bash him up. What you mean? Gaza, I
Gaza.
mean, say, yeah, I ramp with the world boss, you know, him if he vanish, you know. Understand? Just like him beat my shoes.
And what we saying in the comments, guys? So Vibe says you can ask them, but they couldn't be honest from the start. Yeah, it's so true. And then True Talk says a thief is a liar, and a liar is a thief.
See it there, you see it there. That me
Yes,
love true. Real talk. Real talk.
Uncle, like Uncle,
That's why you name true, don't? Yeah.
yeah, that's why his name True. Yeah.
Yeah. You see it there?
Oh, Uncle, I'm gonna ask you now. Yeah, what what do you think about the way of the world today? Like, I just mean in general, any part that you want to talk to me about, just tell me your views on how the world is today, whether it's politics, government, whether it's, just people, society, anything.
I don't really deal with the politics thing, you know.
Good.
You know? I like them thing there because them people there, them from a different planet. Them are idiot. You understand?
Oh,
But
we got a question for you.
one,
Mount me saying we need Uncle's relationship
who
advice.
are you know, say them call me the love doctor. Yeah, man. We know everything about love.
Okay, tell me something about love then.
Don't want a question for your answer. You know what I'm here might think it's gonna be pornographic. You understand?
Oh, Uncle, you're the best. I swear to God, you're the best. No one can say you're not.
That's what the lady them tell me, you know. Blood clot.
I see even young people like Tay is saying, do you think that's wise? Yeah, she's saying to melt me, do you think that's wise? Well,
Young people like, here, give me a chance, man. You have to give me a chance, you know.
yeah. Yeah. Well, maybe after you tell us what you was initially going to tell us, maybe you can give us a couple of words of wisdom about love and relationships and connection at the end.
All right, we can do that.
Yes.
The love doctor is ready to give you the
The
advice.
love doctor, I love it. Because you're a man of the world, you know. You live many generations, so you can tell us a few things, I bet.
And that me I say.
Mm.
Mm.
So yes, tell us about the way of the world today.
My concerning thing, I don't know if you see the video we do about a few days back, you know, we just come back from yard.
Mm.
And I watch the news and look back on the internet and see all the article them who are going in England over the last few weeks while me gone. And we realize a whole heap of killing and butchering and all kind of violent madness are going. One get
Yeah.
drive by outside of one church in our
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it, you know. Picnic fight and bury in a back garden in a Birmingham. Why, sir? Parent them do it too. Crazy
Sad.
thing. Crazy thing. And why? As much as that I get to grips with this social media thing,
Mm.
me feel like say, not even me feel like say, me I go say, it is very responsible, you know, for the taking away people's, you know, the word me I try to find. Dehumanizing human beings. You understand?
Okay.
Them
Okay.
not have no feelings towards certain thing again. You understand? Them it's
Mm.
like the concept of right and wrong gone.
Gone out the
Them
window.
can inflict damage upon people or kill people and no nothing. Like say the, yeah, like say the man in the sky and look down on you. It's like people are going like say the man no exist. You understand?
Humanity. Yeah, True
You know?
Talk says
And
humanity.
whether you believe in a religion or not,
Mm.
you if you do your best, you know, if you understand, say you need to operate right. Understand?
Yes.
You need
Yes.
to behave in a way where whatever you do is as positive as it can be. Yes, you will make mistakes, you know. But
Mm-hmm.
at the same time, when you make mistakes, you must sit down and think about it and learn if the outcome wasn't good. Correct the mistake there, you understand? For the better
Yeah.
of humanity. You see it? But these people let us go, youth a kill youth, parent a kill picnic, man a kill man, man a kill woman, man a beat up woman. I fear them thing they me see and no sir. I don't love it,
Mm.
you know. It's not good. You understand?
Not good. Yeah, that's
And
not
that,
good at all.
for me not say these things have been going on from the test of time, but it feel like every time we look on social media, we
Mm.
find one them find one body somewhere. Or somebody gets stabbed to death. Or
Always.
somebody every blood clot. Yeah. Me tired of it, man. Tired of it.
I'm not laughing because it's funny. It's just the way you look in the blood clot just finished me off.
Yeah, man. I'm tired of it, man. Tired to see it now. Human beings
Mm.
move better, man. It's like them are operating away with them ago. Them happy for wipe out for them own existence. What kind of fuck? Yo, let me talk about. It's crazy, man. You
It's
understand?
absolutely disgusting. It's so disgusting.
And
I
people
just
are
think
growing
we.
up in this society and I see.
Mm.
I mean, you have 12-year-old picking now gone to jail for killing 19-year-old man. What kind of madness are going
Oh,
on?
it's awful. Yeah, you see them young ones who 14-year-olds went and kill that old man. It's just I think the way of the world, this is how my grandmother used to tell me, yeah, if you're gonna read your Bible, you're gonna really focus on a book. Read Revelations, yeah. And
Mm.
then even just before Christmas and stuff, I went back and I read Revelations again and literally this is the times we're living in, you know.
I tell you,
It's a
and the
time we're
time,
living in.
me not even like to say that, you know, but why did the way mankind wipe out each other, you know? You understand?
Mm.
It's a mad thing. And suppose that boy there, we know said that boy they are lurking at the background, you know, the big man from Russia. Are lurking
Yeah.
at the background, you know. I watch my words because we know say they will shut off the life for them thing there,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Them man there, I wait any moment, you know, to come mash up this place, you know. And
Yes.
meanwhile, we have these idiot them in the UK fight against each other. Make it make blood clot sense.
It don't make no
That
sense.
me I say.
Oh,
You understand?
young people like Tay has just made a good point. It's something that it resonates with me as well. They said it messes with my energy. That's why certain time I don't post. Um, certain time I don't post too much. Yes. And
Mm.
Vibe says, Uncle C, I think you can change the world.
Me love that. Thank you very much, Sunny son. Yeah, man, me love that. Thank you.
And you're gonna love this next comment because it's right up your street. Mr. True Talk says, "Big up, Uncle, every blood clot time."
Big up yourself two talks, you know. Trust me. Big up. You're my brethren. We're going to link up one day in a Brixton, you know, all one juice or a reasoning or something, you know. But a split. You can't say that. Sorry.
You can't say that on the line.
Sorry.
And
Sorry.
Big Crit says, "Wagwan, Unc, big
Well,
up,
go
Big
on, big
Crit."
crip. I mean, American connection that, you know.
No, hey, you have
Come on.
people breaking every
The universal, you know, how you mean?
Yo,
Yeah, man.
international and that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Chuseok said me there, he's there, in Brixton. He
Yeah,
was
man.
just order little juice or something, innit? Young people like Tay said, yep, they don't even realize if certain countries go for us, we won't even know they took us out. They'll nuke us like nothing.
That me I say.
Quite sad though, really, innit, Unks? It really is quite sad. And I just think, all we can ever do is I just think you can only ever strive to be the best version of yourself.
Most
Only strive to
definitely.
put as much good energy out there, You get me? I get a lot of good energy from your platform, Triggered Thoughts, trust me, the topics that you talk about, very powerful. And you're not talking about the same foolishness that everyone else is talking about. It's a mix of everything. You have real life situations. You're talking about things that really matter. And I think when you put that kind of energy out there, yeah, because I've seen some of your video clips, and I gotta say, yeah, and I have saved them. I've saved
Thank
them in
you.
the archives because, yeah, man, because sometimes when my mind's running foolishness, I might have to go back and look. Let me listen to what Uncle's saying, and then I say, yeah, and I'll catch myself again, you know?
Yeah, man, trust me, a good thing if we can put a message out there and people can use it for whatever. Me no mind, you know. Cause me there have to try put a little, something in the world where we can improve and try to do better. You understand? But we have to do it collectively together, you know. Understand?
Mm.
Yeah, man.
No, it's so true. It's so true. Um, Only one that says they act like we're disposable, and young people like respond saying, "We are to them. We are cattle. We need to learn how to play the game." You know
Definitely.
what? I mean, I couldn't agree more. But I want to. So obviously, Melt Me, and she's made a private request. She's put it in the comments. She really wants a little piece of relationship advice from you. What advice would you give to, like, our generation, like my generation, got, from your 30s, between the ages of 30 and 40, who are, might be on the dating scene or looking to connect on a deeper level with someone. What is your advice?
Withdraw the pum pum as long as possible. That's my advice. Let me explain it a little more. You go meet man, and when you meet man, they won't flock to you by the dozen them, But
You know, yeah.
if you if you open up too fast and give them what they want, them gone. You understand? If you take your time and padlock up the thing, you understand?
Yeah,
The real man will really want you, I go stay. The idiot them we just want peace, them I go run off and go find it elsewhere, cause that alone them want. You
so
understand?
true. Yeah, so true. You're not even lying. That's
So you
true, you know.
have to learn to lock up the thing. You understand?
So lock up the pum pum, yeah?
Lock up the pum pum, and me I tell you, it will naturally separate the real from the fake. Yeah, man.
And what advice would you what advice would you give to the man them?
To the one them, boy, you have to value yourself because this your time from me know, there is a whole heap of women out there. Not all, but a few. Quite a few. Many a few. They were out there. I try to use man for free dinner date and
Mm,
all them things there. But them
mm-hmm.
call it finesse. I try to finesse man for them money or a night out. So when me I say again, get free, the woman. Refuse to go out for a date where you spend money until you see something where she a display will make you realize is worth it. Take the body and how she look out of the picture.
Mm,
How is she when it comes to spiritual connection?
that's
Understand?
right.
How
Yeah.
is she when it comes to moral standards? Understand?
Mm,
What type of blood clot family does she come from? Understand? You have to learn them things there, What is your aim? Where you are trying to achieve in a life? Where
mm-hmm.
you intend to go? Understand? You have to know them things there, Take the body, the looks, the prettiness, all of them things there. Dash it where, put it in a bin. Put big stone on the bin lid. You understand? And work on the rest.
You said,
Our family do that. Yeah.
did you just say put big stump on the bin list?
Yeah, man, that me I say. Lock it up in there. All the looks, the bottom, the breast, everything. If you're a foot man, all the foot, everything. Lock it in the bin. Pan, pan, understand?
He said if you're a footman, all the foot.
Yeah,
Oh,
man, because there's
uncle.
foot man out there,
Footman out there, Trust me, I know say there's footman out there.
That me I say. Understand? So, yeah. Real talk. You have to concentrate on, the spiritual and all these other things. These other elements will matter. What kind of mother would you be
Yeah,
if we had children? You
very
understand?
important. And do you know one thing, Uncle? Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, see my pitney. Yeah, if
Mm.
my child doesn't like you or doesn't like your energy, I can't like you. You know.
That is true.
Mm,
Can't wrong you for that.
mm.
Can't wrong
I
you for
think
that.
kids are very good. You know, they're very good judges of character because they're so young and innocent. They can pick up on fuckery, as you say, innit?
That I remember, even though you had the bill pair in a few yard, for your pick you live in there too. So
Mm-hmm.
any man where I go come in a Euro Kingdom, the pitney have to co-sign the deal, If you
That's
pitney not
right.
co-sign it, Lego boy your blood clot. Uh, that come out of this ras. You see it?
Oh, so the words of advice on relationships is ladies, lock up the pum pum. Man,
Yeah.
them, take away all the breasts and a pretty look and batty and this and left and foot and whatnot, and see how she is, and see how she raises the children, see what kind of family she comes from. Don't take her out on a date. That's gonna where you're gonna spend pure money if you don't know who she
Man,
is. Yeah,
that man,
do
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
man.
yeah,
Definitely. You see, you get it right. You forget about locking the beautiful side of her and all them thing there, the bin with the big stone paneling.
with a
Yeah.
big stone.
Yeah.
Mm. You
Yeah.
need the big stone on the bin lid.
That's
Yes.
what I say. Can't get out.
Uncle, honest to God, right? You have given me, aside from giving me enough joke and making me have pure eye water, yeah, I just feel like, you know, having you on tonight has just been. I think it's good because I feel like, you know, that a character like you needs to be known. You need to be on the internet. This is what we need. It's when it's entertainment, yeah, it is educational. It's you're giving true life and real facts. That's what I'm saying.
I
And
agree.
I respect you I respect you so much. Your character, your integrity, and your energy, it just speaks for itself. And I got nothing but respect for you, honestly. And I cannot wait to put this out there because, yeah, honestly, all they're gonna see me is crying tears, laughing on the screen. But I have taken a lot of knowledge from this. I really have. And one thing I always like to ask my guests to do, yeah, is obviously just even though you've given us pure words of wisdom, yeah, I just want you to give me a little summary, a little some words of advice on life and just being yourself.
Well, for the people let me in.
So just first for the people, yeah.
All right. All right. Well, as you know, we are in back. We in a new year, not in back. We in a new year. So all we can say is when you walk out in the world, always display to everybody the love you have for yourself. You understand?
Yes.
Make sure when you're dealing with people, don't go on arrogant, but make sure that the love you have for yourself shine with everything you say, everything what you do. People must know so you value yourself, because if you not make people see whatever you do, whatever you say,
Mm.
is mirroring that you value yourself, people are going to treat you like idiot.
That's
Understand?
yeah,
And
so true.
if people want to try to treat you like idiot, even though you are display your self-value in what you say and you do, just cut them off, man. Them no feel. You understand? Because they are damage people. You understand? But
Mm-hmm.
just make sure everything what you do, you show anybody, whether your family member them, will have bad perception of you from the past, whatever, friend them, date, whatever, just make sure you show them, say, yo, anything when we say me do, yo, I me love myself, you come second, idiot. Yeah.
I love how you finished it off with the word idiot, you know.
Had to fling it in
Oh,
there.
Uncle, honestly, I think, you know what, well, you definitely gained quite a few followers from this live, yeah,
Thank
because
you.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you're too much joke. I'll be uploading this episode, yeah. Big up Jamaica, big up big up the Gaza side and real boss, real
That's
world
not
boss
there.
out here.
That, yeah.
And
Yeah.
Vibes Cartel, yeah, you got Vibes Cartel ain't got nothing on you, you know, Uncle
And
C.
that me I
No,
say.
Nothing but you. But it's been an absolute pleasure having you on tonight. Guys, you lot in the comments have been absolutely brilliant with your interactions, your opinions, and just the jokes as well. Um, thank you so much for
You're
joining.
welcome.
Uncle, I'm going to catch up with you and I'm going to clip this down. I'm going to post some clips tomorrow because I know there was enough jokes in there.
Trust me, that me I said. People we can just plug myself quickly. Why pause again, blood
Please.
clot.
Oh, is your back hurting? You all right?
No, Mr. Plug myself. I don't know why I said that.
Don't
Blood
say them words,
clot.
Uncle. Come on.
That is absolute madness. Anyway, let me skip that part there.
Plug
People,
yourself and everything that you do and all your people
all
them.
right. People, follow me. Fun at the real Uncle Cuthbert fan IG. Me have one TikTok, but the account I give you pure problem. So me I try to fix that. You understand? When we fix that, follow with this or two. Follow the Triggered Thought Show. Used to be called podcast, but if you dash with the whole thing there. Triggered Thought Show. So follow it on that too. You understand? And if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please type in at official Triggered Thoughts Show on YouTube in your search box and just take a minute to subscribe. Cause I try to take the thing to higher levels now. You know, verbs I do all of the works and now you're gonna see more of me because we feel like we have things to say. So big up people and love for the support every time.
Pick up everyone at the Trick and Talk um, show. And also, guys, just thank you for the support. Thank you for following. Thank you for sharing and joining the lives and stuff. We've got so much coming for you in 2025. We're going to be collaborating, doing studio collaborations, and we're going to be doing live shows also. But I just wanted to thank you all again. Love, light, and all the good stuff. And we will be back next week with another pod for you, another live for you. But this one has been the best one. What a way to start 2025. Thank
Definitely.
you, Uncle Cuthbert. Respect and manners each and every time.
Respect to you, sister kids. Respect to all the Vision podcast. We got through, big up sticky, you don't know. Everywhere we go, we're outside.
Thank you so much.
Big up yourself.
Love always. Speak to you soon.
Take care.